What's up, people? One Nut Punch here. So I'm going back to Onward to check out the new update that they added February 21st, 2023, and that was yesterday, as of this recording. They added 2 new guns, a new map. They messed with the old maps and like polishing them up, making sure there's no bugs or problems with it, like Quarantine or Bazaar. And they also added a new map called Egress, which is like a snowy downtown city that has like cars and buildings you can kind of go into, but you can't open up like doors or smash windows. It's just like a kill house, but in a downtown area. And the MP7A2, as well as the SR-2MP Veresk, are both the new guns that came out. Both of them are SMG variants, and they both have a suppressor that I like. Essentially, the Veresk is like the VOLK version of a SMG. And I do like the holographic sight on it, which it feels a lot more, I'd say, easier to aim for the holographic sight than using the red dot. It felt like I was just like sliding everywhere trying to aim the damn thing. But when it comes down to like sights, holographic is the way to go for me on the MP7 and the Veresk. The Egress map, however, this is what it looks like. And I decided to show this off a little bit before going to free roam to show more of the map. Because essentially this is what the MP7 does when you shoot the VOLK. You spray them down like 3 bursts and just drops them. And if you get headshots, well, that's insta-dead. So I wanted to kind of test it out and see how the recoil would be like, which is pretty high up there. So what I did was I used a foregrip, which made it a lot easier to kind of keep down if I wanted to do like burst fire or fully automatic with the, gun itself. Again, I don't know how I can get the Veresk when it comes down to playing VOLK, because I think on Onward, the only forces you can play, like in PvE, is the MARSOC. Unless you go online and play against other players, that'd probably be the only time you could play VOLK. So, the only thing I did was when I went in free roam, I picked up the Veresk and wanted to use a little bit more just by running around. But this map is pretty damn fun. I mean, being snow, you could hear like VOLK walking in snow, crunching underneath their boots, or like you doing the same thing and they can hear you, so they'll start talking behind the wall. They are tougher, it feels like, when I played on Veteran earlier, trying to do like 12-man, 16-man fights, and they just slaughter me through the wall. So, again, this is the Egress map. You can't really open the doors. You just like walk around. It's mostly got a bunch of walls and places you could hide, like a bunker or shed. They have a lot of these like barrels that are out you could use for cover. The generators in the far back. You can't go everywhere, however. Like, for example, they'll have a gate down that you can't go through, or there's like a wall blocking that would seem to be a place that maybe other people could go into, or a possibility of going in there. So there's a lot of like barriers and blocks that you can't go into certain areas, but then the map is pretty big. There are like an underground or maybe a couple of places inside buildings that have like basements. And I've seen VOLK get stuck down there for about a couple of minutes before I go find them, because I kept hearing a bunch of footsteps and then find like 6 or 7 of them instead of a corner, just like messing around. So when it comes down to Egress, the new map, compared to like Turbine that came out previously beforehand, I mean, the reason why I like Turbine was because you had like an elevator that can go up and down so you can go to different levels. But like seeing this map and just kind of walking around, trying to find the VOLK or just free roaming, it's pretty big map, I won't lie. I probably haven't even seen the entire thing, but most of it, or about half of it, is what I could really show you guys. But anyway, I've been One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. Thanks for watching as per the usual, and I'll see y'all later.